Good evening, sports fans. Coming to you live tonight from Red Lion, Pennsylvania. It's the Red Lion High School. It's Sports Shooting Stars. With your host tonight, it's Todd Edwards, along with Dew Jones. Dew, welcome back. It seems like it's been a while since our last broadcast featuring the Central York Panthers and the Reading Red Knights.
Yeah, it's been a little while, a couple weeks since our last game, but here we are again. We're back by popular demand, and we're here to get things rocking and rolling.
Oh, and it is certainly rocking and rolling here inside the Red Lion Gymnasium. A packed house has assembled here on Tuesday night for a little preview of March Madness right here between two regional teams, the York Suburban Trojans and the New Oxford Colonials. One team will advance tonight to play on Friday as they inch their way closer to the sweetest place on earth, Dew. Next week in Hershey, the finals. It should be a great time. Assuming this coronavirus doesn't have any effects with the sporting events, Dew.
Yeah, that's affecting a lot of people in a lot of different areas, encouraging a lot of people to wash their hands continuously, use sanitizer, and stay safe. We want to not get infected by the coronavirus. I mean, it's traveling very fast, and with all these sports and athletes, they're already bumping into each other, so we got to keep an eye out for that.
And it hasn't dissuaded the fan base here tonight to come out for York Suburban and the New Oxford Colonials. A nice crowd has settled in here for a Tuesday night telecast. We're minutes away from player introductions and our national anthem here, Dew. And what do you expect to see tonight between these two teams, Dew? York Suburban, hot off the heels of a big win over Laurel Highland last weekend, who were really favored to win, and York Suburban went into their house and took them down.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get a chance to watch that game with York Suburban, but, you know, they actually, as you said, they defeated the number one team and, you know, earned the right for the second round visit. And now they're playing pretty much in the backyard of York County here at Red Line against a stout New Oxford team.
And this Colonial team last Friday had the opportunity to see them beat Thomas Jefferson from the Pittsburgh region over at Dallastown High School. They came out shooting a lot of threes and punched Thomas Jefferson in the mouth, and they were never really able to recover last Friday. We'll see what that can continue tonight, featuring New Oxford Colonials and the York Suburban Trojans here on Tuesday. March Madness really has begun on the high school level right now, Dew.
I'll tell you something else. New Oxford, their fan base, they travel. They come out and they come deep. I mean, like I said, the whole side over there is full with New Oxford fans. There's a lot of ones watching at home as well, so we want to say hi to the New Oxford fans, you know, out in the Adams County area.
The faithful, we appreciate the support. Hey, we appreciate some of our new sponsors for tonight that made this possible. How about the Altland House Grill and Pub, located in Abbottstown, Pennsylvania at 1 Center Square. You can reach out to them on Facebook and Instagram. Ryan and Jennifer Howe, eat, drink, and be social at the Altland House in Abbottstown.
Yeah, they're Central PA leading food service provider. They have restaurants, banquets, hotels, brewery, and off-site catering as well. Serving your county since 1954. Contact them at sales@altlandhouse.com and add them on Facebook and Instagram. Their son actually plays Ryan Houck, and Jennifer Houck's son plays Tommy Houck.
Tommy Houck,
big-time dunker.
Colonials. There we go. And we'll get back to our sponsors, but right now it's going to be player introductions right here at Red Lion. have it, sports fans. Player introductions. A stirring rendition of our national anthem here this evening in Red Lion as we are seconds away from tip-off here on Sports Shooting Stars. It's my broadcast partner, Dude Jones, and Todd Edwards here on Tuesday night, ready for our second round action here with PIAA 5A boys basketball, featuring York Suburban and the New Oxford Colonials. Also want to mention one of our new sponsors as well, Hill Street Auto Sales, located on 237 Hill Street here in York, Pennsylvania, 17403. David Williams. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah, David Williams also was a sponsor earlier this year with the Piano Mover.
Piano Mover. If you have maybe heavy furniture or equipment you want moved, check out David Williams on Facebook or Instagram. And here we are.
Okay, guys, here go the tip-off.
And we're off and running here at Red Lion.
Winner moves on, loser goes home.
You said it best, Stu, and here we are. New Oxford in their maroon uniforms tonight. York Suburban in their all white. Looking for the first points. Abdul Janae. Missed shot. Rebounded by Aiden Hughley. It feels as if we know both of these teams, Stu.
Absolutely.
We've had the pleasure of broadcasting both teams this season. Savon Sutton for three and drains it. And breaks the ice with the first points tonight, 3-0, York Suburban.
And got to give a lot of credit to Abdul Janae. He's also the player of the year in the YAIAA. And Braden Long answers with an and one of his own.
Yes, a possibility here to tie it up here with 7:23 to go. Braden Long at the free throw line, He's committed to go to Slippery Rock University in the fall to play football.
Braden Long's a strong, wide body, broad shoulders, and a tough player.
And we're tied up, sports fans, 3-3 here. York Suburban with the ball, moving up court.
Elan Gorham with the ball. And the key for York Suburban is to get Aiden Hughley involved. We mentioned earlier that he was a 1,000-point scorer. He's around 950 points at this point. So he's close to his 1,000 point.
Abdul Janae with a nice rebound. New Oxford bringing the ball up court.
Connor Jenkins, the three-point specialist, kicks out to Tommy Houck.
Tommy Houck falls short, rebounded by the Colonials. Things already maybe appear to be getting a little chippy. The crowd noise is certainly here, tonight.
Yeah, and there's a couple of All-Stars out there tonight. Camden Brewer made second-team All-Star, I believe. Aiden Hughley made first-team All-Star for Division II. And Abdul Janae, as we mentioned earlier, he Division I Player of the Year.
Division I Player of the Year, who has committed to Duquesne University to play football in the fall.
Connor Jenkins is also on the second team for New Oxford. And I'm not 100% sure, but it may also be Braden Long. Cannon Brewer with the ball, drives, kicks out.
Shot comes up short for Anthony Brown. Suburban retains possession here tonight. We thank you for tuning into Sports Shooting Stars tonight. It's Todd Edwards, Stu Jones. You're watching it live tonight. And a travel called, and just like that, New Oxford will gain possession here.
All about this.
Both student sections here are rather vocal tonight, and rightly so. This is the second round of the PIAA 5A boys basketball tournament.
And give us a second, fans. We had to update the scoreboard. I forgot to turn the scoreboard on for the fans, so we will have the score momentarily. Right now it's 3-3.
It's knotted up 3-3 with just over 6 minutes to go. Abdul Janae bringing the ball up court for the Colonials. And a scramble for the ball. Tommy Houck with it, drives to the net, and the put in by Tommy Houck.
I don't know if the fans can hear it, but New Oxford came out. There are at least 500 New Oxford fans in here tonight.
And I believe it, as I walked into the gymnasium, there were a lot of fans around me from the Colonials. Happy to see that we were broadcasting, too.
Well, their fans, New Oxford sold out in the first day when they had some tickets.
Pre-sales.
Big block from Tommy Houck. Abdul Janae pushing the ball
up court. And there for the put-in, Tommy Houck. We mentioned his name. Tommy Houck is making his presence known here early in the first quarter, Dale.
Tommy Houck, he's 6'7", he's athletic, he's only a sophomore, and he plays high above the rim, so expect him to get a lot of rebounds. He's a starter, and he's very aggressive. Braden Long has his hands full right now, keeping Aiden Hughley.
Aiden Hughley, a 6'6" junior, 1,000-point scorer we mentioned. Gave fits to Laurel Highlands this past weekend. They had few answers defending him.
Well, he's right shy of 1,000 points. He will reach his 1,000 points sometime next year. He's around 960 points so far this year.
Anthony Brown with a rebound and a steal by the Colonials. Abdul Janae, a 2-on-1 situation here. And a foul called on that play. Abdul Janae going to be sent to the free throw line for New Oxford.
Abdul Janae with a little razzle-dazzle as he's going to the rim.
A three-sport star, extremely athletic. I'm sure with the basketball season still in play, he'll be getting ready for the track season after his basketball season's completed here.
About to check into the game now is number 1, Chris Spellman for York Suburban. That's also their three-point specialist. Checking out is Elan Gorham.
Elan Gorham going to take a breather right now with 4:40 to go. And that makes it 8-3 New Oxford.
With 4 minutes and 36 seconds to go in the first quarter.
And York Suburban with the possession. Aiden Hughley with the put-in.
And that's Aiden Hughley's shot. He likes to get the ball around the elbow and pull up for that jumper. Very nice shot from Aiden Hughley. Expect to see more of that throughout the game.
It's his first points in tonight's contest. Braden Long for three, comes up short. Abdul Janae there with a rebound. And a missed opportunity there by Connor Jenkins.
That was a good drive by Connor Jenkins. Didn't get a chance to complete to execute the play. Good rebound from Cannon Brewer for York Suburban.
Cam Brewer's first foul in tonight's contest. Savon Sutton bringing the ball up court. The lone freshman in tonight's game, too. Cam Brewer with the ball. Cam effort there under the net on display in that series.
Well, Cam Brewer is a scrappy player. He's shown that throughout the year this year, and that's why he got his mention for All-Star for one of the YEI
as a sophomore
All-Stars.
Chris Spellman trying to save the ball, and he stepped out of bounds. It's going to be the Colonials' ball. Connor Jenkins with the ball. New Oxford 8. York Suburban 5 with just over 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
Very interesting they have Tommy Houck out there by the three-point line. There's a mismatch with him down low, but he can hit that three as well, as we can see right here.
Tommy Houck for three and makes it. Big-time shot by Tommy Houck.
I mean, to be 6'7" and go down low and also can shoot the three, I mean, that's a dual threat. Foul on Connor Jenkins, number 30 for New Oxford.
Tommy Houck leads all scorers due with 7 points. It used to be, remember when you were a big man like that, you were pretty much in the paint.
Absolutely.
Not necessarily bringing the ball up or shooting threes, but the game has changed. And a timeout currently called by head coach Tom Triggs of York Suburban. They're going to collect their thoughts right now as New Oxford is up 11-5 with 2:45 to go. And Duty, you notice the fans are still filing in here in the opening quarter.
There's not much seating here. I mean, Redlawn's a huge gym. That's why they're hosting the second round state game here, and every seat is filled. So I know a lot of fans that couldn't make it tonight are very excited to watch it in the comfort of their own home.
With their bottled water and popcorn and listening to you do and myself. And we thank you for tuning in tonight. Also, another sponsor, we'd be remiss in not mentioning our season-long sponsor, CR Property Group. For all your real estate needs, whether you're looking to buy, sell, and with these low interest rates, it's maybe the time for people, for consumers to buy a home with the low interest rates. Check out CR Property Group on Facebook.
Contact Eric Brewer. He can put you in position to get a home or rent a home.
And a three by Cam Brewer, and a big-time shot made by Cam Brewer.
That's exactly what they wanted. That was a well-designed play. Cam Brewer took the ball out, got the screen, and knocked down the three. He has a chance for a 4-point play.
Cam Brewer at the free throw line as the Colonial student section trying to make some noise and drains it. 4 points for Cam Brewer tonight. Pulls Suburban within 2. It's 11-9 New Oxford. The Colonials possession. And a drive to the net by Noah Strasball. Comes up short. There's Aiden Hughley, the big man with the rebound. Cam Brewer for three.
That was a good look from Cam Brewer. I like that three. It was in motion. He was wide open, and he just hit a three. So I'm not mad at that shot at all. Abdul-Janae with the ball.
Abdul-Janae for three. Misses on that shot, and the Suburban faithful lets him know.
Tommy Houck with the rebound. Out to Braden Long. He pushes the lefty. Out to another lefty, Connor Jenkins.
And drains it, Connor Jenkins.
And Connor Jenkins
Oxford a 4-point lead, 13-9 here with just over a minute and a half to go in the opening quarter here at Red Lion.
And Connor Jenkins is a microwave. He can get hot fast.
New Oxford certainly effective with their rebounds tonight, too. There's Connor Jenkins for three. Comes up short. Rebounded by Sutton.
And Connor Jenkins only needs a little bit of room to shoot, and he can knock down that three from anywhere.
Anthony Brown with a drive to the net.
Strong move from Anthony Brown.
And that's his first bucket in tonight's contest.
I actually see one of our sponsors just came in the building. That's David Williams down there of Hill Street
Auto Sales here in York, Pennsylvania. And the piano mover, some fans may recognize the name, Abdul-Janae. Shot falls short. There's Tommy Houck with the put in. And we're mentioning his name a lot here tonight, too. Tommy Houck. And the alley-oop to Anthony Brown comes up short.
And Abdul-Janae had a couple opportunities so far in this game to knock down some easy shots. If this happened to roll out a little bit, expect him to knock those down as the game progresses.
Tommy Houck has 9 points, leads all scores in tonight's game. A 4-point lead for New Oxford, 15-11. A great contest here, Dew. It's what we expected here in the second round of PIAA 5A boys basketball tourney here. Abdul-Janae with the inbound pass to Connor Jenkins. Passes it out to Braden Long, and Abdul under the net.
That could have been a jump ball, but they called a foul on Savon Sutton, number 11.
His first foul.
For your Suburban.
It's going to send Abdul to the free throw line for the Colonials. Abdul right now just 1 point, looking to add to his total tonight here.
And Abdul-Janae had his opportunities. He had the ball down low a few times and missed some easy layups. So, you don't usually expect that from Abdul, but he's a hard player. He's one of those guys. He doesn't have to score a lot of points, but he's still effective in the game.
17.4 seconds to go. 15-11 New Oxford.
And he's ice cold so far in this first quarter.
Number 11, Savon Sutton bringing the ball up. Passes it to Chris Spellman. Sutton's three falls short, and there it is. We're at the end of the first quarter with your score, sports fans. New Oxford 15, York Suburban 11. And our producer's telling us we're going to go to a commercial here?
Yeah, we're going to roll to a quick commercial from our season-long sponsor, CR Property Group. And we'll be back in about 35, 40 seconds.
Hey, I'm Eric. Integrity First Home Buyers, and I want to buy your house. I'll make you an all-cash offer in as little as 24 hours, whether it's a fixer-upper or in perfect condition. EricBuysYourHouse.com is the easiest way to sell your property. When I buy your house, there's no repairs, no fees, no commissions, all cash. Go to EricBuysYourHouse.com for a free, no obligation, instant offer, 24 hours a day.
We're back, sports fans. It's Sports Shooting Stars with my broadcast partner, Dew Jones. It's Todd Edwards here, and the second round of the PIAA playoffs are well underway with your score currently New Oxford 15, York Suburban 11. And Dew, I see former athletic director Tori Harvey in the house, along with the Dallastown girls coach Jay Rexroth here. You never know
back-to-back
who,
champion.
Yeah, you never know who comes out to this second round of playoff action.
Oh, this is a star-studded event tonight. There's a lot of former athletes and athletes right now that came to watch this second round state basketball game between two good teams, York Suburban and New Oxford.
Without having to travel 3 hours. How about it, dude?
Absolutely.
I mean, it's right here in their backyard, respectively, for both schools here in Red Lion.
Tommy Houck with the ball.
Tommy Houck with the ball. And Abdul-Janae.
And Abdul-Janae just pretty much willed the ball in for that bucket right there.
Cam Brewer. And the put in by Cam Brewer.
Nice answer from Cam Brewer right back.
That's 6 points for Cam Brewer tonight. Braden Long with the ball, driving to the basket. And the put in by Braden Long. It's 5 points for Braden Long tonight.
And as I said before, Braden Long's a wide body. He's strong, got broad shoulders, so, you got to be tough in the paint when you got him down there. Aiden Hughley.
The kick out. Anthony Brown, three comes up short. Suburban retains possession here. And a foul called on that play, Dill. Foul called on Savon Sutton, his second foul tonight. And New Oxford's possession. They're bringing the ball up court here.
And the thing
led by
about
their senior Abdul Janae. Go.
And the thing about both these teams, they don't go really deep on their bench. They only go about 6-7 guys on the bench from both teams. So these guys got to stay in the game.
Nice shot by Abdul Janae. And maybe Dewey's finally starting to get warmed up.
And Abdul Janae had those
6'3"
same
senior.
shots. Abdul Janae had those same shots in the first quarter, but couldn't knock him down. Now he's starting to knock him down.
Anthony Brown in the paint. His shot falls short. There's Tommy Houck with a rebound. You mentioned his size, 6'7", dude, Tommy Houck.
And can play the wing.
Aiden Hughley swatted that ball away from Noah Straw's ball. New Oxford 22, York Suburban 13 with 5:58 to go here in the second quarter. Tayshaun Golden's checked in for New Oxford. And a three-point attempt. Tommy Houck there for the put-in off the missed three.
And that's what Tommy Houck is going to give you. He can shoot from the three. He's good on the rebound.
11 points for Tommy Houck. And a turnover by York Suburban, New Oxford.
One thing I want to see from York Suburban is number 30, Elan Gorham. He's a good player, but I want to see him be aggressive in this game, very aggressive, and look for his shot.
The put in by Abdul Janae, and another timeout called by Tom Triggs, York Suburban head coach. Abdul Janae with 8 points with 5:29 to go. The biggest margin right now for New Oxford as they lead 26-13, do.
It looks like Abdul Janae, player of the year in YAIAA, knows that. He's willing his way and getting right to the bucket. He's using his hang time and his always special moves to knock down those shots.
Behind the back dribble we've seen from time to time. And we thank you for tuning in to Sports Shooting Stars as you're watching us live online tonight. We'd like to thank our sponsors tonight. We mentioned Hill Street Auto Sales with David Williams. Check them out on Facebook or Instagram.
And if you're looking for a car, go to Hill Street Autos. I mean, they have very nice cars there. The lot's located right there on Hill Street on
237 Hill Street, right here in York, Pennsylvania, zip code 17403. Let's not forget the Altland House. If you're looking maybe for an adult beverage or fine dining, check out the Altland House Grill and Pub. They're located in Abbottstown, Pennsylvania at 1 Center Square. Their phone number is 717-259-0295, or check their website out, altlandhouse.com, or simply log on to social media, Facebook or Instagram, with the Altland House. And let's not forget CR Property Group as well, our third sponsor for tonight's telecast, bringing the game to you, the sponsors, and a tip of the hat to all three sponsors.
And as we all know, Eric Brewer has a son that plays Camden Brewer, so he does a lot to help out with the organization. And tonight, Ryan Houck, his family is also Tommy Houck. His family is also helping out and making sure this game gets live on TV for all the fans to watch.
The only broadcast is our broadcast with Sports Shooting Stars.
Absolutely.
And we thank the fans for tuning in tonight on this Tuesday night. Tayshaun Golden, number 5 for New Oxford, has the ball, drives to the net. His shot comes up short. And a scramble for the ball, Tayshaun Golden.
Tayshaun Golden is a very scrappy player. He can give you points from the outside.
Braden Long for his 3, comes up short. Rebounded by Noah Straw's ball. Abdul Janae for 3. In and out of the bucket, York Suburban.
Great rebound from Aiden Hughley.
Foul called on Noah Straw's ball, his second foul in tonight's contest. He's going to check out.
Checking back in the game right now is number 30 for New Oxford, Connor Jenkins.
Who's been known to throw up a few threes. How about it, do? And a scramble for the ball. It's going to be New Oxford's.
And right now, York Suburban doesn't have any rhythm. It seems like they're playing a little bit one-on-one ball and just taking whatever shot they can versus running the offense and being patient. But being down by this many points, 13 points
right
in
now.
the second quarter, it makes you a little antsy. But they need to calm down and work their offense and get good shots.
Still plenty of time for York Suburban to march back into this game here, the Trojans.
One thing I've always noticed from New Oxford is that they're patient with the ball. They don't really take unnecessary shots unless a person's wide open.
Well, there was another team, if you remember, we broadcasted a few games, Central York, similar, under Coach Kevin Sheeler. They work the ball around offensively and wait for their shot.
And that's 2 fouls on Camden Brewer right now in the second quarter, and there's still 4 minutes to go. And also, Savon Sutton also has 2 fouls in the second quarter with 4 minutes to go. So these are 2 key guys that need to keep on the court.
We'll see how this unfolds for the rest of the game here with just over 4 minutes to go. Connor Jenkins for 3, and his 3 comes up short. New Oxford there, and the put-in by Braden Long.
And that goes back to what I was saying. York Suburban looks like they're a little bit out of sync. They need to calm down, not play one-on-one ball, play sound ball, because that's what got them to the second round of the state playoff game.
Braden Long with 7 points. Aiden Hughley with the ball.
And for what I can see from my angle, you can't rewind it until after the game, but Cam Brewer is doing a really good job of getting open. They just don't see him. He's running the baseline, he's open on the wing, and they're not passing him the ball yet. He's doing a great job of not standing there and keep moving when the ball's in play. They need to look for that.
A second foul called on Tommy Houck, who has 11 points, leads all scorers in tonight's game with 3:31 to go. It's New Oxford 28, York Suburban 13.
And as we said earlier, a lot of these kids play AAU basketball, and they play against each other all year long, so they know each other.
Yeah, it's really become a year-round sport, dude.
Absolutely.
Abdul-Janae drives to the net. And falling hard on the court there is number 30, Elan Gorham.
And that's going to give Elan 2 fouls as well. So right now, York Suburban's in foul trouble. The fouls are 7 and 7 between each ball club. So every foul sends them to the free throw line, shooting them a one-on-one.
And that's interesting you mentioned that. I talked to one of the coaches prior to the game, and just in a little intel for our fans, he said that they were probably going to look to play 7 players tonight.
And
you'll see with foul trouble, that game plan may change for York Suburban.
And York Suburban doesn't really have a deep bench to begin with, so their guys got to stay on the court. They usually play the whole game pretty much anyway.
And that consists of Cam Brewer, Aiden Hughley, and Tommy Houck's going to step out right now. It gets a standing ovation by some of the New Oxford faithful here.
I mean, they're very lucky to have a guy like Tommy. He's going to be here for another 2 more years. I mean, just imagine.
Abdul-Janae at the free throw line with 9 points. Rebounded by Cam Brewer, the sophomore for York Suburban, bringing the ball up court with just over 3 minutes to go. New Oxford 29, York Suburban 13. And ball out of bounds on York Suburban. It's going to be New Oxford ball. I mean, you mentioned this, dude. They seem a little out of sync right now.
Yeah, and Elan Gorham, he's one of my favorite players. I love to watch him play, but I need to see some more aggression from him. He gets the ball, he's looking to pass immediately. He has to make the defender work him. He has to make the defender work a little bit more than what he's doing right now.
Under 3 minutes to go here at Red Line. We thank you for tuning in to Sports Shooting Stars. It's Stu Jones, Todd Edwards, and Connor Jenkins with a nice jump shot there. And right now, New Oxford's on fire.
Connor Jenkins with a nice spin move.
4 points for Connor.
See, there it is again. He got the ball passed as soon as he got it. Be more aggressive with the ball.
Cam Brewer drives to the net, and a put in by Cam Brewer.
As we mentioned, Cam Brewer is the one guy that's for York Suburban right now who's being very active with his feet and taking it right to the bucket. And that's what you need. You're in a state playoff game. You need to be aggressive.
He leads all York Suburban scorers right now with 8 points, Cam Brewer. The score, New Oxford 31, York Suburban 15 with 2:22 to go as Tayshaun Golden's at the free throw line. His twin brother's in as well, DeJuan Golden. Number 4, number 5 for New Oxford.
And uncharacteristically, New Oxford's missing a few free throws that they normally knock down. I think they missed about 5 free throws so far in this first half. I think the key for Aiden Hughley is to get the ball inside the paint. He's getting the ball a little bit outside the paint, and people are watching him work. Get the ball to him inside the paint so he can have a higher percentage when he goes up for the shot.
And it's going to send Aiden to the free throw line. Second foul called on Braden Long. And Aiden Hughley makes his first of 2 shots.
Aiden Hughley is another fan favorite. A lot of people like to watch him play. Him and my son, Karan Brown, plays for Central, are playing together on the York Ballers team this year, 17U. Shout out to the York Ballers as well, Nook Raiders.
All the AAU teams in our region, huh?
PA Grizzlies. Big shout out to all the guys in AAU programs.
Isn't
doing
there
a really
Team
good job.
Thrill out of Baltimore? I believe that's where Jerace Walker's going to play.
Team Thrill?
Yep. A lot of action over the summer months.
And you can't sleep on York Suburban. I saw them come back in the fourth quarter against Central York. And also it was against, who's the other team they were playing against? And they came back, York High. And they also came back from York High to cut it within 5 points. So they heat up fourth quarter, but sometimes they take off a quarter here and there.
It's Tayshaun Gold's first foul, matched up number 11, Savon Sutton, has the ball for York Suburban.
Again,
Aiden Hughley, and just loses the ball under the net. It's going to be New Oxford's ball due.
Again, if you look at York Suburban, when you watch this game again, they look very stagnant. They're kind of standing around and watching each other and seeing what's going on. They need to run the offense and keep cutting, set screens, and be active.
Does that surprise you at all, do here in the second round of the PIAA 5A basketball tournament here?
Well, they got to play the way they played that got them to this point. And right now, I don't see that in them. But then again, like I said, they're a streaky team, and they can come on it hard in the second half, but you don't want to give up a whole quarter and let a team like New Oxford go up by double digits.
Yeah, and right now, New Oxford 31, York Suburban 16 with just over a minute to go. New Oxford still retains possession.
And there's a minute and 13 seconds to go. And New Oxford's up by 15 points. And they're content with not even shooting the ball. They'll hold the ball for another 60 seconds till they get something good.
Braden Long, shot comes up short.
Well,
York Suburban, Cam Brewer bringing the ball up court for the Trojans. A three-point attempt falls short, and Abdul Janae on the fast break, bringing the ball up court.
Good defense from Elan Gorham. Great defense, because that play in particular, Abdul Janae, he likes to get the ball and take off for a dunk. So that was a real good job from Elan Gorham.
I had the pleasure of seeing one of those dunks last Friday at Dallastown as he
big time
put it on Thomas Jefferson that night. Braden Long's shot comes up short.
And that's 2 quick shots from Braden Long. He needs to slow down a little bit and know they had the lead, and let's get a good shot.
Connor Jenkins bringing the ball up court.
25 seconds to go in the second quarter. Score 31-16. New Oxford's up by 15 points.
And a little shove there by Anthony Brown on Braden Long.
And that wasn't a very smart play from Anthony Brown, because that takes Braden Long to the line, shooting 2.
Shooting 2. Braden Long has 7 points. He's Adams County's all-time passing leader in football. And, of course, we mentioned it earlier in the telecast, he'll be heading to Slippery Rock to play football in the fall. But right now it's basketball for Braden and this Colonial team. And they're up 32-16 with 15.5 seconds to go, as the winner of this game advances to a slate of games on Friday night.
And that's the whole reason why we started Sports Shooting Stars. These teams are getting a lot better. They're going deeper in state games, district games. These athletes are going Division I, Division II. And, we want to put on for York County basketball. Well, York and Adams County basketball.
York and Adams,
and that's one of the main reasons why we have Sports Shooting Stars, because our teams are going a lot further throughout the season.
Yeah, and it used to be just one and done in the first round. Now
Absolutely.
These teams are advancing. Well, you mentioned Adams County, this New Oxford team, the girls team on the girls side, Gettysburg, the Warriors are marching.
5,
Just
4,
4 seconds left.
3.
Canberra content to let the ball run. and run the clock out. And
that was actually a smart play. That was actually a smart play by Cam Brewer.
We've arrived at halftime, sports fans, with your score. New Oxford 33, York Suburban 16. Settle in, stretch your legs out. We're going to be having a halftime show, maybe a commercial or two. Get another bottle of popcorn and bottle of water, I should say, and settle in.
Yeah, we want the fans to tune in, comment. Tell us how you feel about the first half, what you think is going to happen in the second half, what needs to be done for York Suburban to get back into the game.
Into this game. It's going to be a 10-minute intermission here, and then, of course, there'll be a slate of games tomorrow as well. I believe the Central York Panthers, the boys team, will play tomorrow, and then the winners of those games tomorrow will play Saturday. A full slate as we're in March Madness of sorts with the high school level, and it'll all culminate next week at the sweetest place on earth at the Giant Center. I believe that'll be Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night action next week at the Giant Center in Hershey.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the details on who Central York plays tomorrow. They're traveling about 3 hours up towards Altoona. They're going against a top 50 of basketball player. He's a 6'7". I can't remember his name, but I know he's a 6'7" basketball player.
He's out at Erie, and it's a 3-hour drive. It'll be a 3-hour drive for the Central York faithful tomorrow. As some teams continue their march again to the sweetest place on earth, as fans here inside the gymnasium are stretching their legs out and getting ready for the second half. Do we have a commercial break to give to our fans with our sponsors?
Yeah, we'll go to commercial break. Give us a few seconds. We'll get that rigged up.
Life can change quickly. At Integrity First Home Buyers, we are honored to be able to provide real solutions to real life challenges. In fact, our team of professional home buyers has helped thousands of individuals, couples, and families sell their home. Meanwhile, beautifying the neighborhood, improving property values, and bettering the community one home at a time.
For a fair cash offer on your home, call Integrity First Home Buyers today.
Hey, I'm Eric with Integrity First Home Buyers, and I want to buy your house. I'll make you an all-cash offer in as little as 24 hours, whether it's a fixer-upper or in perfect condition. EricBuysYourHouse.com is the easiest way to sell your property. When I buy your house, there's no repairs, no fees, no commissions, all cash. Go to EricBuysYourHouse.com for a free, no-obligation, instant offer, 24 hours a day.
We're back, sports fans, off the heels of Integrity First, home by CR Property Group, our season-long sponsor with Eric Brewer for all your real estate needs. Check out CR Property Group. Hey, during the commercial break, Central York will play McDowell. They're out of Erie. They have 6'7" prospect William Jeffries, who is getting looks from Maryland, Notre Dame, Pitt, and Penn State, and it should be interesting to see that matchup with Central York.
And McDowell's a big time school as well. I believe they won their district title. I forgot I was reading about it, but I know they won a district title within the last 2 or 3 years. And they're always a powerhouse, and they're always around these state games. So that's going to be a very hard matchup for Central York, but they can pull it off. I'm definitely going for Central York. That's a York County team. As you well know, my son, Karan Brown, number 14, he plays for Central York.
There.
So, you know, he's a gritty player as well.
Are you going to be traveling out with the Central York Panthers tomorrow night?
There's a possibility. That's about a 3-hour trip. I don't get off of work till 4:30, so who knows?
You'll be pushing the clock for tomorrow night's action with the Central York Panthers, but nevertheless, good luck to Central York. But tonight, we still have a second half of action here, and we're in halftime as the New Oxford Colonials are making their way back out on the court. They lead York Suburban 33-16 with a little over 5 minutes to go here in halftime here at Red Lion. A nice crowd has assembled tonight for a little Tuesday night basketball action.
And I also want to give a shout out to a dear friend of mine. He's going through some medical problems right now, and that's Rodney Washington. Rodney Washington is a staple in York City community. He's touched the lives of many basketball players, football and basketball. But Rodney Washington right now is going through some medical problems, and our heart and our prayers are with Rodney right now. We wish him a speedy recovery. And Rodney Washington, we're thinking about you. As I said before, he touched so many kids' lives out here that I don't think there's a team in York County that doesn't know Rodney Washington to some degree.
To some degree, we send him our best, and we hope to see him maybe sometime in our broadcast booth, one of our future telecasts. And also, you never know when we're going to pop up again. How about it, do?
Yeah, and I also want to give a shout out to the trainers out there in York City and beyond, and the coaches like Kevin Glover, Kerry Glover, and also Dave Leinert. One of the trainers out here that works with a lot of kids. Jesse Ferber coaches the Grizzlies. Ron Johnson works along with
John Turpak. Yeah, we were familiar with. They were sponsors.
Yep. And just like I said, shout out to
Performance.
S3 Performance is a big thing and a big deal. We really appreciate all the sponsors and all the AAU programs out there that's helping these kids develop and get to where they need to get to. And as I said before, the Nook Raiders, you have the York Ballers, you also have the PA Grizzlies, and I know I'm probably leaving one or two out there, but these teams are really helped develop a lot of York County players, and we really appreciate them.
And it's so true. I think you notice the difference with an athlete that does not play AAU versus someone that's playing all year round, their skill level and talent level, and especially
Absolutely.
when you're matched up with some of the best talent, as we're seeing on the court here tonight between York Suburban and New Oxford.
Also want to give a shout out, I forgot, York Ballers coach Frank White. Frank White is a really good coach for 12U. I know him for a couple years. Just want to give guys a shout out that's out there doing a lot of things for the community. And your Sports Shooting Stars, we're for the fans. We get a little bit of hate here and there from former athletes that wish they were in a position to do what we're doing right now, but we don't try to address that too much. We just want to support people. I know there was a video out prior to the game where some particular person was a little upset that that we're on TV and doing the things that we're doing, but our program is not for guys that no longer play. It's for people that interested in basketball, and that's positive.
And that's what we've hoped to achieve here in our several years now that we're conducting broadcast here for the greater York, Adams County area. And not only that, it reaches everywhere, just not here in the York, Adams County area. We thank the fans for watching.
Yeah, we have over 630 people watching on YouTube and over 150 people watching on Facebook Live all together. So it's a community. We bring everybody together to watch these guys perform and put on a good show. And we really appreciate all the fans that tune in and support Sports Shooting Stars. We first started out a couple years ago with just a couple hundred views. And the last 2 years, we've been getting thousands of views per game. Even one game, we have over 90,000 views.
Over 90,000. It's just amazing the amount of viewership. And we thank you, the fans, for tuning in tonight's telecast. As I mentioned a few seconds ago, not sure if we'll pop up again. You never know, with the proud sponsors that chipped in and helped bring the action to you tonight. We mentioned it, Hill Street Auto Sales, located on 237 Hill Street, right here in York, Pennsylvania. Check them out. David Williams, are you in the market for a new or used car? Check out Hill Street Auto Sales.
I'm looking for a vehicle right now, so I got to check David Williams out.
Check him out. He's on Facebook and Instagram. Also, a new sponsor for tonight, the Altland House Grill and Pub. Maybe you're looking for an adult beverage or a fancy meal with your significant other. Check out the Altland House. They're located in Abbottstown, Pennsylvania at 1 Center Square. You can reach out with their phone number at 717-259-0295 or visit their website, altlandhouse.com. And they're on Facebook and Instagram as well.
And you can also contact them at sales@altlandhouse.com. They're on Facebook and Instagram. And we can't forget CR Property Group, Eric Brewer. He's been our season-long sponsor. This is year 2 for him. We hope to continue to have this partnership with Eric Brewer and CR Property Group and other sponsorships as well, because that's something else we want to do. We want to broadcast other local businesses so they can get some attention and use our platform to promote.
And you mentioned with the viewership that's been presented the past couple years, particularly with the playoffs, businesses may want to chime in.
Yeah, definitely.
With their
I mean,
company
from
and advertising.
From our response from our sponsors, they're really excited. They're really happy about the feedback they get from the games that we do. We try to shout them out as much as possible. We put their logo on the screen. We do promotions online as well. This game kind of came up kind of fast, so we didn't have a chance to do everything we normally do. But as you can see, the word of mouth and our fan base is always going to support it, so we really appreciate that.
And we're about ready here for the start of the third quarter. New Oxford 33, York Suburban 16. Settle in with your bottled water and popcorn for the second half here with Sports Shooting Stars. And we're underway here. Abdul-Janae with the ball.
And fans, when you're watching the game, comment and see and tell us what you think New Oxford needs to do and Central needs York Suburban needs to do.
Big time three by Tommy. It's 14 points for Tommy right now. Leads all scorers.
And Tommy Houck is just a good player, man. Inside or out, he can get it done. And that's a shot that I want to see Elan Gorham take.
Suburban working the ball around, trying to find their shot. And Aiden Hughley.
Big time three from Aiden Hughley. And them working to get that shot is something they didn't do in the first half at all.
There's a big time three by Aiden Hughley right now. New Oxford 36, York Suburban 19 with just under 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. The second round of the PIAA 5A boys basketball tournament. One of these teams will advance to Friday night.
And
Noah Straw's balls.
And that's
three
Tommy
comes up
Houck
short,
again.
but New Oxford regains possession. And Connor Jenkins, another name we've mentioned in our broadcast. Connor Jenkins with 6 points tonight. New Oxford with a comfortable lead right now over the York Suburban Trojans. And the put in by Anthony Brown for York Suburban. It's 4 points for Anthony Brown. New Oxford 38, York Suburban 21. And a put in, Braden Long. 11 points. He hits double digits. Along with Tommy Houck, who has 14. Abdul-Janae has 9. But right now, Trojans possession. And a little shove there by Anthony Brown. And a foul called on Tommy Houck on that play. His third foul. Something to keep an eye on here, too, in the third quarter.
And one of our viewers, Rick Hopkins, said Tommy is on fire.
And the put in by Anthony Brown. The Trojan faithful here trying to rally the team here in the third quarter. A missed three by New Oxford.
And so far, we know that York Suburban is a second half team.
And a scramble for the ball. Abdul-Janae with the ball, bring the ball up court.
There's something beautiful about the Euro step. That's something you didn't really see about 5 to 6 years ago. But now the Euro step is almost mandatory in the game of basketball.
It's going
made popular by James Harden.
It's going to send Abdul-Janae to the free throw line. And Elan Gorham, his third foul in tonight's
We also want to encourage
contest.
fans, if you're watching this game, share it on your page. We really appreciate the shares, and that helps us, get the word out there to other viewers as well.
Abdul hits double digits here with 10 points.
And Abdul-Janae plays with a certain calmness about him. You never see him get too high up or too high down. He's kind of mellow.
Two for two there at the free throw line. That's 11 points. Again, Abdul-Janae hits double digits. Chris Spielman comes in for Elan Gorham, who again has 3 fouls. New Oxford 42, York Suburban 23.
And Elan Gorham has struggled with that this year as far as foul trouble. He needs to, use his feet a little bit more and not so much reaching. Sometimes you can't help it, but like I said, he's one of those guys that I like to watch play.
Tayshaun Golden coming in. Spelling relief for Tommy Houck.
One of the Golden twins.
And 4:31 to go here in the third quarter.
And New Oxford right now is sitting comfortably with a 19-point lead.
Otter Jenkins.
There's one thing about Connor Jenkins you got to know. He's looking to score. He gets the ball, he's looking to score. He may pass the first time, but if he gets the ball again, he's looking to knock down that bucket.
And right now it sends Connor to the free throw line. Foul called on Aiden Hughley, his second. And Connor
Jenkins.
That
bucket there puts New Oxford up by 20 points, 43-23, with 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the third quarter.
2 for 2 from the free throw line. Connor Jenkins now has 8 points in tonight's contest, with just over 4 minutes to go. New Oxford 44, York Suburban 23. Savon Sutton for 3. Cam Brewer there. Looks like it's going to be New Oxford's possession. And a trap there, and Abdul-Janae gets the ball out. And a put in by Noah Strasball. His first points in tonight's contest.
I'm doing a little dual action here, Todd. I forgot I was
a dual role for my broadcast partner here, not just a broadcaster, but a camera operator.
Yeah.
A small but mighty group here with our broadcast.
Somebody even alluded to, well, these guys, they say different things on the screen, and they need time to think and talk. Well, we do a lot of things up here. We do filming, camera work, statistics,
set up and tear down, all that stuff that the fans do not get the opportunity to see. Big time shot by Connor Jenkins. He hits double digits now with 10. A well-rounded team effort tonight by this New Oxford Colonials.
And that's the thing about New Oxford. They have a lot of guys that can score the ball. They're patient. They pass the ball. And, they're a tough team to beat. They also gave Central York a loss this year as well. Central York avenged that loss in the county championship.
In the county championships, correct, which we brought the game to you. And a foul called on this play, too.
And it's at this point, Aiden Hughley is waiting to get the ball. He can dribble. He needs to take the ball at the top of the key and make something happen for himself. He's waiting to get the ball delivered to him. But being down by 25 points and waiting to get the ball to you, you need to be a little bit more aggressive and go for the ball.
Big man Anthony Brown in the paint and a put in. Anthony Brown.
And Anthony Brown is just a solid player. He does that time in and time out.
Anthony Brown has 8 points. New Oxford's possession. Just over 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Connor Jenkins with the put in. And another player on fire. You may want to get the fire extinguisher out for Connor Jenkins.
As we said earlier, Connor Jenkins, he's a microwave.
12 points for Connor.
And if you notice, as him being a guard, he finds a sweet spot.
Things getting a little chippy down there underneath the net there. Abdul-Janae and number 11 for York Suburban.
Well, it's not getting chippy for New Oxford because they're up by 25 points. But some frustration might be setting in for York Suburban a bit.
It's going to send Savon Sutton to the free throw line. Abdul-Janae, his first foul tonight's contest.
And Savon Sutton hit the first 3 of the game and has been very quiet since. He hasn't made a shot since a field goal since the first play of the game. So he needs to get back into the play as well.
Full timeout called by head coach Nate Myers of the Colonials. With your score, New Oxford 50, York Suburban 26. We're standing with 2:49 to go here from Red Lion High School.
And we see more fans are tuning in and watching. I see our friend John Uri of the YAFFL League, the York Adult Flag Football League. One of our sponsors last 2 games ago.
With the Reading and Central game. And
how's it going,
after
John?
Watching this competition, you may want to check out John in the Flag Football League to fill your need for some sports action.
Yeah, the Flag Football League, they have over 25 teams, and they're growing. They're out of Hanover and York, so you want to get out there and run around a little bit some more.
Check them out. Food you may eat at the Alden House, one of our sponsors tonight.
I'm going to eat at the Alden House. I looked at their website, and I saw the food, and I need to be there. That's in Abbottstown.
There you go, in Abbottstown, and also Hill Street Auto Sales. Our second sponsor and our third sponsor, our season-long sponsor, CR Property Group with Eric Brewer. All your real estate needs. I know the interest rates are extremely low. Now may be the time for you fans to purchase your house, your dream home, through CR Property Group and Eric Brewer. Savon Sutton at the free throw line. He has 4 points for York Suburban. Tayshaun Golden with the ball and the pass. In and out of the bucket for Torben Akins. Abdul there with the put in and gives him 13 points for New Oxford. And a comfortable lead for the Colonials over the Trojans right now, 52-27. And a steal by Abdul-Janae.
There it is.
And he's putting the ball out in front. And fouled on that play.
Good foul from Aiden Hughley to prevent that big-time dunk.
The big-time dunk, which
that
I
was
think
going to happen.
We were anticipating, and so were some of the Colonial fans. And right now we have a score. Dallas is up 20-6, end of the first quarter over the York High Bearcats, who are playing tonight.
Yeah, good luck to York High Bearcats, another YEI AA basketball team, and right now they're not doing so well, but it's 4 quarters in the basketball.
4 quarters, as you know, and it was a fairly successful weekend for the York Adams teams this past weekend, and we hope it carries on this week.
I want to give a special shout out to Jeremy Miller for giving us that update. And number 35, Torben Akins,
checked into the game.
As a guy you don't normally see out there on the court, but he's out there right now playing really hard.
I believe that may be the second foul called on Abdul-Janae, who has 14 points tonight's contest. Aiden Hughley. Shot comes up short. Cam Brewer there with a rebound. And the put in by Savon Sutton. That's 7 points for Savon Sutton, the freshman for York Suburban.
Score is 53-29 with 1 minute and 51 seconds to go in the third quarter. New Oxford right now with a comfortable lead.
Connor Jenkins with the inbound pass from Abdul-Janae, and Abdul's going to bring it up. No hurry right now, New Oxford, with
not at all.
Lead due. And what a move by Abdul-Janae. I've seen some of that athleticism on display here tonight. 16 points with just over a minute and a half to go here in the third quarter.
And Abdul-Janae has that go button. It looked like he's going in slow motion. Then all of a sudden, boom, there it is. He has probably the best footwork that I've seen in our league in the last 2 years. He was like that last year as far as with his footwork in the paint.
Third foul called on Tayshaun Golden for New Oxford. Sends Savon Sutton to the free throw line and puts it in. 8 points for Savon.
York Suburban has to get some points up in a hurry.
Down by 15 with a minute 30 to go here in the third quarter.
They need a couple stops, of course, a lot of stops, to be honest with you, and they need to get some points up very fast.
2 for 2 from the free throw line for Savon Sutton. 9 points. Colonials possession. Tayshaun Golden bringing the ball up for New Oxford.
And there's that balance. There's that balance we were talking about in footwork. It looked like he's won a one-on-one with Cam Brewer. Looks like he's calling guys out to do a one-on-one.
I believe the referee called Connor Jenkins out, stepped out.
So if you step out,
play, he stepped in.
His back foot was out on the play. I don't know the call on that one, Todd.
Yeah,
I don't know the call on that one.
Well, nevertheless, it's the Trojans' possession. They're bringing the ball up court now with just over a minute to go here in the third quarter from Red Lion High School. Cam Brewer's shot.
But York Suburban's doing a better job the second half of getting to the bucket and getting to the free throw line and getting some shots up.
First foul called on Torben Akins. It's going to send Cam Brewer to the free throw line, who has 8 points in tonight's contest. Looking to add to his point total tonight, the sophomore from York Suburban.
He misses the first. If you notice, York Suburban only has 31 points, but 10 of those points have came from the free throw line, so they don't have that many field goals this game. They have about 7 or 8 field goals this game.
And Abdul-Janae there with a rebound. He's hustling the ball up court. And a put in by Abdul. 18 points for Abdul-Janae.
He got long on him, made it look easy.
Cam Brewer with the ball. We're under a minute to go where New Oxford has the lead 57-31 over York Suburban. The winner will advance essentially to the third round in the PIAA 5A tournament. That'll be played Friday against an unknown opponent at this point and location to be announced.
York Suburban has number 1, Chris Spellman, out there on the court, and he's their three-point specialist.
I believe a foul was called.
Number 11 for York Suburban, Savon Sutton, got called with a technical foul.
His third foul in tonight's game. He has 9 points as the referees try to sort this out. So both Savanta and Abdul-Janae, unsportsmanlike foul.
You got to keep your head in games like this, even when you're down by 20-some points. I mean, things get a little bit chippy, but you want to keep your head in the game.
And Savon's going to take a seat on the bench for York Suburban. It's going to be New Oxford's possession. A third foul on Abdul-Janae.
And I tell you what, York Suburban's trap this game has been a non-factor for New Oxford. They haven't had any issues with their trap the whole game. I wonder if it would be a better idea to fall back into a half-court press, because Abdul-Janae is just beating one guy and getting straight to the bucket.
And it seems as if New Oxford's content to hold the ball here with just over 15 seconds to go in the third quarter. Dolgene's shot in and out of the bucket.
1 second.
1.1 second to go. I believe a foul's called on Tayshaun Golden. That would be his 4th foul.
And if you didn't know any better, you would think New Oxford is at home right now.
Yeah,
There's fans all around this building for New Oxford. And I said before, they come out in groves. When it's a New Oxford game, they're there. They support their team.
They certainly travel well. I noticed that, as I said earlier in our broadcast, walking into the gymnasium tonight, a lot of New Oxford Colonial faithful came out tonight in Red Line, and I hope there is just as many watching on our broadcast tonight, online only, and we appreciate you for tuning in tonight to Sports Shooting Stars. Stu Jones, Todd Edwards.
Yeah, and we're the only company that actually do this out here, Todd, so it's a blessing that we have this opportunity to do it, and it's also a blessing that fans really tune in and really bought into our program.
And brought in, there's obviously a radio broadcast, but we're the only online broadcast tonight as we bring the game to you. It's the end of the 3rd quarter with your score. New Oxford 57, York Suburban 32. Buckle up, sports fans, for the final 8 minutes. Your 4th quarter will be coming up here shortly in Red Line.
We can't forget Belinda Morales. She has been here for all 60 of our games so far.
Are we
working
up
the
to
camera.
60 games?
It's
now
around 60 games at this point.
Belinda Morales, our camera operator tonight. It's a small but.
And usually we have Lexi Miller here doing the scoreboard, but today we have Ryan Brown Jr.
Ryan Brown, he's handling the scoreboard. It's a small operation but powerful as we bring the game to you at Sports Shooting Stars.
Shout out to him and his 6th grade Central basketball team. They won their championship this weekend. That's 3 championships in a row for their age group. So shout out to them as well. He's also a player for the PA
Someday we're going to be
Grizzlies.
seeing him on this court right down here. As a little Sweet Caroline by Neil Diamond's playing here at Red Line.
Yeah, we'll see him on the court for Central.
For Central.
For Central. Let's just keep that clear. And also, we have over 814 people watching the game on YouTube and over 300 people watching on Facebook. So that's over 1,000, Todd.
For a Tuesday night broadcast here, the 2nd round of the PIAA 5A Boys Tournament featuring York Suburban and New Oxford. And we're underway here in the 4th quarter. Aiden Hughley's shot and a put in.
Great effort. Great effort by Aiden Hughley.
8 points for Aiden Hughley tonight.
Now, this is a matchup that I think Abdul likes. He has been doing what he wanted the whole game, and I think he likes that matchup.
Swatted away there by Aiden Hughley as the big man brings the ball up court. The feed.
Nice left-handed pass.
Brown.
Nice left-handed pass by Aiden Hughley. Gives York Suburban some life.
And Anthony Brown hits double digits with 11 points tonight.
And we have seen York Suburban come back from 20-point leads in the 4th quarter. Let's see if they can do that again tonight.
It's not uncharted territory for the Trojans. It's do or die right now, the 4th quarter.
But you got to deal with New Oxford's patience. They're not going to rush anything. They're up, and they're okay with holding the ball.
Braden Long with the ball and the kick out. Missed shot there by Noah Strasball. Cam Brewer bringing the ball up court for York Suburban. And a 3-point shot by Cam Brewers comes up short.
There it goes.
Abdul-Janae with the put in. Takes Abdullah 20 points and leads all scorers tonight with just over 6 minutes to go. New Oxford 59, York Suburban 36. Aiden Hughley with the ball. Fourth foul called on Braden Long, who has 11 points. Connor Jenkins has 12 points and a timeout called.
And I do like the energy that York Suburban is showing. And, you know, they have an opportunity to kind of chip into this lead, but it's going to take nearly a miracle for them to actually come out here with a win. But they can go out with a lot of pride by playing good defense and being active on offense.
And we're with the timeout. It's 6:09 to go. New Oxford 59, York Suburban 36.
This is going to give the fans a little preview of everybody that's here tonight so they can see how packed this crowd is.
And some fans are even standing here tonight at Red Lion, a spacious gym. One of my favorite gyms to come out to and broadcast a game. This is really the prototype for the gym. Central York has one similar, as does Spring Grove, West York High School Gymnasium as well. But we thank Red Lion for allowing us to come in tonight and broadcast the game, bring the game to you, as Aiden Hughley is going to step up at the free throw line. He has 8 points, Aiden, looking to add to his point total. And the put in by Aiden. It's 9 points for Aiden Hughley. Abdul Janae there with the rebound. Connor Jenkins bringing the ball up court for New Oxford do.
And New Oxford, when they got that lead in the second quarter, they never gave it up. If anything, they pushed the lead up a little higher. They did a great job.
And the feed to Torben Akins. His first points tonight for Torben Akins. And New Oxford with the ball back. And a big-time shot made by Noah Strasball.
Now, Strasball is just being aggressive with the ball. I love to see stuff like that from him.
4 points for Noah Strasball. Goljanet there with a rebound.
Even though that was a foul on Aiden Hughley, that was a good hustle play because Abdul Jenna kind of had the ball out, and Aiden went after it.
And that is the fourth foul called on Aiden Hughley, who has 9 points.
And coming into this game, Todd, I wouldn't expect New Oxford to be up by 25-some points against York Suburban. I expected more out of York Suburban tonight. They looked a little stagnant.
And a put in by Torben Akins.
And Torben Akins is a guy that doesn't get much minutes.
Hey, he has 4 points in tonight's contest coming off the bench for the New Oxford Colonials. He's been a contributor. Cam Brewer's shot misses. And Tommy Houck back into the game here for the Colonials.
Strasball, he wanted that shot. Tommy Houck's been pretty quiet. He had an amazing first half, Tommy Houck.
3-point shot by number 11, Sutton, misses.
And that was a deep three-pointer, and there was actually 2 other guys open when he shot that ball.
Connor Jenkins with the ball. And the put in. Connor Jenkins.
And around that foul line is one of his favorite shots.
14 points for Connor Jenkins. Tommy Houck has 14. And Aiden Hughley hits double digits with that shot. 11 points for Aiden Hughley.
Nice shot from Aiden Hughley. And look, and you see Abdul, he's walking. He's not too pressed about anything that's going on in the game. And that's a foul on Torben Akins.
His second foul in tonight's contest.
Sending Anthony Brown to the line. Shooting 2.
Anthony Brown and Aiden Hughley both with double digits tonight. 11 points between the two. Make that 12 points now for Anthony Brown. And a 27-point lead right now for the Colonials with 3:43 to go. "13 points for Anthony Brown. Abdul Janae with the pass. There's Torben Akins with the easy put in.
That was almost too easy, Todd.
Too easy. 6 points for Torben.
And Torben out there is playing with a smile on his face.
And the put in by Cam Brewer. And that takes him to double digits tonight with 10 points for Cam Brewer.
Good move from Cam Brewer. But it looks like Coach Triggs is conceding this game. He's bringing in 4 or 5 guys. So it's going to be a platoon swap of players. And I think he's going to finish the game out with 4 guys that were reserves pretty much the whole game.
Right now, New Oxford 69, York Suburban 43 with 3:24 to go. Timeout was called by York Suburban head coach Tom Triggs. And Coach Tom Triggs, as my broadcast partner mentioned, substituting some players.
Yeah, it looks like he took out his starting 5. Is going to let his reserves play out this last 3.5 minutes and see what they can give him.
Drew Schultz is out there, number 50. Chris Spellman.
I like the energy from
Emery Banks.
I like the energy from Aiden Hughley. Even though he's on the bench, he's telling his guys, he's still hyped up and telling his guys to play hard.
And a put in by Connor Jenkins. 16 points for Connor. Max Reiniger in there for York Suburban, as is R.J. Marquise. Getting some playing time here with under 3 minutes to go in the second round here.
And I know the fans can't see it, but Aiden Hughley is standing up and cheering on his teammates while they're in the game. You kind of love to see that from a guy that, is a big-time player sitting on the bench right now. You love to see him encourage his guys.
And Corbin Akins with 8 points.
He's just a wide body.
A 30-point lead for New Oxford as Chris Spellman's 3-point shot comes up short. New Oxford 73, York Suburban 43 with 2:16 to go. It's going to send Chris Spellman to the free throw line. His first point in tonight's game, Chris Spellman. And New Oxford looking to make some substitutions. Abdul Janae's going to take a seat on the bench. He leads the game with all points scored with 20. And an all-star effort made tonight by Abdul Janae.
Abdul Janae is the YEIAA Player of the Year, and he showed it why tonight. They're cruising to a victory. Yeah, he was a big part of that victory. So congratulations to Abdul Janae and the New Oxford Colonials.
Colonials, as they're minutes away from advancing essentially to the third round, where they'll play Friday at a site to be announced and an opponent to be announced later this evening. Tommy Houck's shot comes up short. And a turnover there by York Suburban. New Oxford, no hurry to bring the ball up court here with under 2 minutes to go. A 3-point shot in and out of the bucket for Braden Carver. Chris Spellman with the ball for York Suburban. And a steal by Connor Jenkins. And a foul called. Connor Jenkins' third foul. It's going to send Chris Spellman to the free throw line. He has 2 points tonight. 3 points for Chris. As a lot of the reserves are now checking in for the Colonials. Tommy Houck's going to take a seat along with Connor Jenkins. Coach Nate Myers getting some of his substitutes in here with 1:34 to go from Red Lion High School. Braden Carver bringing the ball up court for the Colonials. Nick Lawrence is in for the Colonials. And a missed shot by Luke Rickroad. Suburban working the ball around. R.J. Marquise in the game. Max Reiniger's shot comes up short. And a scramble
and
for
these
the
kids
ball.
they're still out there battling, Todd.
Devontae Emery-Banks. And a three-point shot. In and out of the bucket. New Oxford 73, York Suburban 47. As a lot of the reserves have made their way onto the court for both teams tonight here.
Absolutely, yeah. And it was a good contest tonight. It's just New Oxford was too much. They played a very sound game. Once they got their lead, they never gave it up.
They never relinquished it.
They pushed it up even more. York Suburban could have been a little bit more active on the offensive side, but you're going to run into good teams like that. As far as you go in the state playoffs, you're going to run into good teams.
And this Colonial team has proven this with a win last Friday over Thomas Jefferson. And then a win here tonight. Well, with 32 seconds, a win tonight over York Suburban. The Colonials will be a tough out here in the PIAA 5A tournament,
And York Suburban had a good season. They made it to the second round of the state playoffs. They played against some tight teams this year. They played really hard. And like I said, these guys have no reason to keep their head down at all. You came across a tougher team today, and that's how it works.
It's a young team, and they'll be back next year, ready to compete again in Division II YAIAA. A three-point shot.
And I'm going to say it one more time. I just love the energy from Aiden Hughley, even on the bench. He's hyping up his guys, his reserves. He's there for them.
And there you have it, sports fans.
That's
your
it.
Final. New Oxford 73, York Suburban 48. And the New Oxford Colonial faithful here giving their team a standing ovation. And rightly so, as they're going to advance to the next round this Friday.
That's a really big thing for New Oxford Colonials to get to the third round of the state playoffs. 5A, nonetheless. Good, hats off to New Oxford. And also, big thanks to our sponsors tonight for us giving us the opportunity to film this game.
Yeah, not one, not two, but three sponsors. Let's mention them. Hill Street Auto Sales, located at 237 Hill Street. You're looking for a used vehicle or a vehicle? Check out David Williams at Hill Street Auto Sales at 237 Hill Street. And we mentioned earlier, if you're looking for an adult beverage and maybe fine dining with your significant other, check out the Altland House, located in Abbottstown, Pennsylvania at 1 Center Square. Their phone number, 717-259-0295, or visit their website, altlandhouse.com, or check them out on Facebook and Instagram. And I would be remiss in not mentioning our season-long sponsor, CR Property Group, with Eric Brewer for all your real estate needs, whether you're looking to sell, buy, maybe you're looking for a career in real estate. Check out CR Property Group on Facebook and Instagram.
Absolutely. And like I said, thanks to all the fans, all the sponsors this year. We had around 17 basketball games this year. I know we normally average around 14 to 12, but this year it was around 17, 18 basketball games. We still have one more in the pocket, and that's the All-Star game.
The All-Star game, which those rosters were announced this week. It should be an exciting broadcast and a fun broadcast. We'll be broadcasting the boys and girls games with the All-Star games. A lot of talent here in YAIAA, and we look forward to that. That'll probably be happening post-March. I would imagine that'll be in April. And check our Facebook page out, Sports Shooting Stars, as we'll give you all the details on our final basketball broadcast do. And who knows, maybe we'll pop up again with the state playoff.
You never
game.
know. I'm sorry. My son was just talking to me. Yeah, the All-Star game, we're going to have a special treat for the All-Star game. There might be a three-point contest and a slam dunk competition, so keep an eye out for that.
Sounds exciting, fans. And again, if you haven't already, like our Facebook page at Sports Shooting Stars for all the action on the local scene with high school sports, football, basketball. We'll be back, obviously, for football, in the fall. And, it's going to be a great time here. And we're joined here in the broadcast booth by one of our sponsors tonight, David Williams. We mentioned it again, Hill Street Auto Sales. Anything you'd like to say to the viewers, David, tonight?
Give them a little pitch real quick about Hill Street Auto.
If you're looking
first, let's say that these boys played great tonight. It happens. Somebody's got to win. Somebody's got to lose. Shout out to the boys for playing hard. Yeah, I want to thank you guys. Hill Street Auto Sales down there on Hill Street. It's at the end of Princess, across the diagonal from Kinsley. Pretty easy to remember. We got a 5-way intersection there. Easy access. You guys come by a car, we can walk right across the street, get you a tag, title, exchange, all the 9, I'd say all within an hour's time. I mean, we got loads of cars, new inventory coming in almost every day. We do buy vehicles as well. So if you know anybody trying to, sell a vehicle here, get some quick money, feel free to have them stop down at the lot. We'll have one of our appraisers come out, give them a fair appraisal on that vehicle.
Give a little shout out about the pianos as well.
Oh, piano moving as well. That's another business of mine that I have. We can't move pianos forever, so I figured we'd venture into something else. But, feel free to log on to that website as well, professionalpianomovers.com, for any of your piano moving needs, special, heavy equipment, furniture, safes, and anything, that you guys might have. Feel free to give us a call.
It's David Williams. There you heard it. Straight from the lips of David Williams.
Absolutely. We appreciate our sponsors.
Like I said,
he looked out for us a couple times this year, and, it's a great partnership we have.
Sounds good.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Yep. All the best, David.
Talk to
Yep.
you soon.
There we go. And bringing one of the sponsors right to our viewers tonight as they're sitting in the comfort of their own homes. We appreciate David Williams and Hill Street Auto Sales and the Piano Mover here. And your final score tonight, well, it's New Oxford advancing, beating York Suburban 73-48. You watched the game live on Sports Shooting Stars. We thank the fans for tuning in. It was a great season, and we hope it continues to. At least we have one more game scheduled with the All-Star game.
And I have a quick update on York High versus Dallas game. Dallas is up 28-17 at half. William Penn was 7 from 31 from the floor, including 1 for 10 from three-point line. And Dallas was 9 for 22 and 3 for 7. William Penn turned the ball over 8 times, and so did Dallas. They turned the ball over 8 times. So it looks like that might be a sloppy game.
It could be a sloppy, yep. And the best of luck to the York High Bearcats, who we've profiled here on your Sports Shooting Stars.
Can't thank the fans enough. Guys that view the game and check us out. Check us out on YouTube. You can watch all our games from the last 3 years. We have over 60 games available. I'm pretty sure there's a team on there, there's a player on there that you know, or a team that you're familiar with. We do all York and Adams County games. We have a couple outside the area as well in football, doing some of their games like Land Peter Stroudsburg, Northern York.
York Polar Bears, yes. So it's
Milton
all
Hershey
right there.
basketball. So
the video library is growing. How about it, do?
Hey, if you guys
Shooting Stars.
If you guys have any time, go check us out online, Sports Shooting Stars. We're on Instagram. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube, of course, with all our games. And we do it for the fans. Like I said again, there's a little bit of hate going on out there about this game tonight, but our games are not for people like that. Our games are about the kids and people that are really encouraged and positive. So, we want to keep that going.
Well, and again, we'd like to thank the fans for tuning in. It's Todd Edwards, my broadcast partner, Dujo, our camera operator, Belinda Morales. Another solid effort tonight. And again, the final score, New Oxford 73, York Suburban 48.
And we'll go ahead and roll to 2 more commercials just to finish everything out. And tell the fans, hey, check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and all places in between. Even if we're not filming the whole game, I'm pretty sure you'll see Todd Edwards or you'll see Dude Jones at one of these games talking our trash or just being engaged. So we really appreciate all the fans.
And I'm signing off. For tuning in tonight, and have yourself a great night.
Signing off, Dude Jones.
Life can change quickly. At Integrity First Home Buyers, we are honored to be able to provide real solutions to real life challenges. In fact, our team of professional home buyers has helped thousands of individuals, couples, and families sell their home. Meanwhile, beautifying the neighborhood, improving property values, and bettering the community one home at a time.
For a fair cash offer on your home, call Integrity First Home Buyers today.
Hey, I'm Eric with Integrity First Home Buyers, and I want to buy your house. I'll make you an all-cash offer in as little as 24 hours, whether it's a fixer-upper or in perfect condition. EricBuysYourHouse.com is the easiest way to sell your property. When I buy your house, there's no repairs, no fees, no commissions, all cash. Go to ericbuysyourhouse.com for a free, no obligation instant offer, 24 hours a day.